Welcome. This is the Senior Safety Advice Podcast, and we are so glad that you've made it to a calmer corner of your day. Here, we focus on real solutions, practical help, and the kind of encouragement we could all use a little more of. So let's get to it.
Many falls don't happen because someone is reckless. They happen because the home isn't designed for the body they have today. Surprising, right? Most people think limited mobility means giving up independence, but the right adaptive tools can actually restore freedom, confidence, and safety in ways that feel almost magical. Today I'm going to walk you through simple tools that can make everyday tasks easier, safer, and less exhausting. If you care for an older adult or you're noticing changes in your own mobility, this episode will give you real options you can start using right away. I'm Robin Schultz, Senior Home Safety Specialist, and I've spent years helping older adults stay safe in the homes they love. These are the exact tools I recommend every single week to families just like yours. Alrighty, let's get into it. When someone starts to have limited mobility, it shows up in tiny ways at first. Maybe getting out of bed feels harder, maybe standing at the sink takes more effort than before, or maybe they're avoiding certain tasks altogether and everyone chalks it up to just getting older. But here's the truth. Limited mobility doesn't have to mean limited living. Sometimes one simple tool changes the whole day. So let's talk through a few tools that can make a big difference without making the person feel like they're giving up control. So one of my favorite places to start is with reaching tools. A long-handled reacher lets a senior pick up dropped items. They can grab things from a shelf or pull clothing out of the dryer without bending or stretching. And if you've ever watched someone with arthritis or balance issues try to bend at the waist, you know why this matters. One reacher can prevent a fall, reduce pain, and make someone feel more capable instantly. Another small but mighty tool is a sock aid. This little device helps someone slide their socks on without having to bend forward. Sounds simple, but I have watched seniors tear up because it meant dressing themselves again without help. That's a big emotional win, not just a physical one. Now let's talk about mobility tools, because this is where confidence can rise or fall fast. A rolling walker with a seat gives someone both support and a place to rest. That seat matters. It reduces the fear of, what if I get tired and there's nowhere to sit? When fear levels go down, mobility usually goes up. And I see this all the time. Once the person trusts the walker, they start moving more. More movement means stronger legs. Stronger legs mean fewer falls. It's a domino effect, but in the right direction. Now, another favorite of mine is a transfer pole, sometimes called a security pole. It's a vertical pole you can place almost anywhere, the bedroom, the bathroom, even the living room. The person grabs it to stand up, sit down, or move from bed to chair. It's sturdy, it doesn't require permanent installation, and it restores independence in such a clean and simple way. All right, let's move to bathroom tools, because this is often where families feel the most nervous. A shower chair is a must-have for anyone with limited mobility. Standing in a wet shower is one of the riskiest situations for an older adult. A chair gives stability and reduces fatigue. Add a handheld shower head, and now bathing is safer, easier, and more dignified. And of course, there are grab bars. I'm not talking about towel racks that are pretending to be grab bars. I'm talking about real grab bars, properly installed. I always tell families to put one outside the tub, one inside the tub, one near the toilet. That trio creates a predictable support system that helps prevent slips and gives the person something steady to rely on. Next is bed and chair aids. They're often overlooked, but they make daily life smoother. A bed rail helps someone get in and out of bed, shift their position, or stabilize themselves when they first sit up. Pair that with a leg lifter, and suddenly someone who struggled to swing their legs into bed can do it with almost no effort. For chairs, a lift recliner can be life-changing. It helps someone stand without straining their knees or pulling on furniture. And here's what I've seen in practice. When standing is easier, people get up more. That keeps circulation flowing and reduces stiffness. Now let's move on to kitchen tools, because the kitchen is another place where limited mobility can quietly steal someone's independence. Lightweight cookware, easy grip utensils, and electric can openers take strain off the hands and the wrists. A perching stool lets someone sit while doing tasks at counter height. That means they can still cook, still prepare meals, still feel involved without putting themselves at risk of falling from fatigue. And then there are high-tech adaptive tools which can be amazing when used right. Smart speakers can turn lights off and on, adjust thermostats, or call for help. Wearable emergency devices connect seniors to responders with one button click. Even simple motion-activated nightlights can prevent a fall during a nighttime bathroom trip. These are small things that can add up to big safety. Here's one thing I want you to remember. Limited mobility doesn't have to take away dignity. It doesn't have to take away independence, and it doesn't have to take away safety. Adaptive tools aren't about making someone old. They're about honoring the life the person still wants to lead. And I've seen people come alive again when the struggle is removed and confidence returns. That's the part that never gets old for me, seeing someone who realizes, hey, I can still do this. So as you think about the tools that might help your loved one, start small. Choose one problem, such as getting dressed or standing up or bathing, and add a tool that helps just that one thing. You'll often see immediate relief. Then you build from there. And if you're the one noticing changes in your own mobility, please hear me. There is nothing weak about using tools to make your life easier. It is smart and it is safe, and it protects your independence for the long haul. So thanks for joining me today. Please share this episode with someone you care about who could use the information to make their life safer. You'll find more resources for seniors and caregivers on our website at seniorsafetyadvice.com. And if you're searching for an Aging in Place specialist, please visit our sister website at aginginplacedirectory.com. Then come back tomorrow for another daily moment of guidance and encouragement, right here on the Senior Safety Advice Podcast. Oh yes, and if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel or to this podcast yet, go ahead and do that right now. Until next time, thanks so much for listening. Take care. Bye.
This podcast is part of our mission to help older adults live safely and independently. If you'd like to take the next step, visit aginginplacedirectory.com, where you'll find specialists, helpful resources, and inspiration to make every home your place to thrive.